Hey everybody, I'm SARA WISEMAN. Today our channeling is recall. We can't get rid of ego. Ego is part of the package that makes us human. We can no more climb out of our body. So last time we talked about this idea of mind, ego, personality being like your own personal little mini narcissist living inside, trying to run the show. And this time we're talking about we can't get rid of ego. So if we were to get rid of, and when I say ego, again, I mean mind, ego, personality, like it's one big hyphenated or slashed word to give you kind of bigger ideas, especially this idea of personality, mind, ego, personality. What's our projection, or what's all our cultural programming, or what are we bringing from the past, like even what's our astrological blueprint in terms of our personality that we're bringing forward. So we can't get rid of it. We cannot get rid of our core mind, ego, personality. What we came, the people we came in as are going to be kind of who we are. However, we can work to elevate this part of ourselves, or we can work to help this part of ourselves, the unruly child, the inner narcissist, whatever you identify yours as. We can help to kind of work with this part by continually providing it with the message of you're not in charge. Thank you for your opinion. You're not in charge. Thank you for your tantrum. No, thank you. Thank you for your resistance. I get you're giving me a message, and we will take that up with the committee, with the soul committee, continuing to feel it all come in, the processing center that has all the triggers and all the past and all the influences and all the culture and all the belief systems, and just being like, okay, thank you. We will take that under advisement from the soul, and we'll see what we think. We'll see how we want to proceed. Now, does this work always? No, of course it doesn't. We cannot be free of our ego, mind, ego, personality until death. I mean, I guess if you're like, well, what about under anesthesia? Yeah, okay. But in general, as long as we're living, this is what we're going to have to work with, our unique way of perceiving and looking at our lives, our unique first response to how we connect with other people, or how we take on situations, how we perceive situations. If you have a mind, ego, personality that has a lot of memory of being in unsafe situations, for example, or you've had a lot of trauma, probably new situations, your mind, ego, personality is going to immediately see that as a threat. If you have, and that's going to trigger a whole threat response. If you have a mind, ego, personality that's really been used to being, the top of your situation, you're going to have a whole different way of taking input. So we work with mind, ego, personality to release all of the trauma from the past, all of the current trauma, all of the societal conditioning, all of the family conditioning, all of the past life stuff that we can become aware of. And we work with mind, ego, personality to clear and clear and clear. So we're at a state that we're at the highest level of pure expression of mind, ego, personality that we can get to. You might think of it as it's a faucet, and when we come in, before we start to do our inner work, the faucet's just pouring like dirty water through it. And as we go through and we filter out, okay, I don't want this societal influence, I don't want this family influence, I don't want these past traumas, I don't want these past life traumas, the water gets more and more and more clear. This is what we're trying to accomplish. And there we've got, standing right beside it, the soul, you know, saying, yes, you can do, you can do this. This is how it really is. There's no reason to have all these influences pouring through you in terms of your life experience, when instead you can have this clear experience. Anyway, thinking about that. Everybody, I will be with you next time. Thank you for listening.